Hi, everybody. Cindy Brown here for your weekly inspiration. I'm actually doing this inspiration on Sunday, which I never usually do, and it's Mother's Day. And Mother's Day for me has been incredible and also challenging. Had a bit of a challenging morning, but shifted into a really great space in the afternoon. And I would hazard a guess that some of you may have experienced the same, or some of you may have experienced a really magical, incredible day, whether you're a mom or you're not a mom. And some of you may have encountered maybe not such a great day for whatever reasons it is that you have. I'm not going to delve into my reasons, but essentially it's just all a part of my healing and my growth and things that are coming up for me that I'm ready to see. I'm ready to move through maybe, or to release or to integrate. There was lots of releasing happening today, so some crying happened. That's a really great way to release, in a way that in the past I have not really liked or enjoyed or felt completely comfortable with. But lately it's been really great, and the universe has opened up some opportunities for me to release, which is amazing, but uncomfortable for me when I'm not used to releasing in that way. I've always been very good, I believe now, looking at who I am and where I'm at today in the past, in my past, I've been really quite efficient and capable of releasing through movement. So those of you who know me know that I've been active for most of my life. Maybe not when I was really little, because I probably did release through crying or other methods. And not saying that physical release isn't a good thing, because it really is. But for me, sometimes it meant that it would release, but it would also sometimes distract me from looking at something in a certain way. I can't give you an exact example, but I have experienced this recently with one of my most recent plant medicine journeys, where if I don't want to look at something, really fully see it, like I kind of notice it, but then in order for me to distract myself or feel like I am working on it, and maybe I am in a small capacity, but then I would move my body. I would shake, or I would, just feel, I would feel my body, and then it would kind of take me away from some seeing and feeling some of those things, feeling the feelings, seeing the what it is that I maybe need to see, so that I can really be in it and really be encapsulated within it, so that I can feel all the things that I need to feel, and then from there, and that point, really embracing it and loving it anyways, and loving it if it's anger, loving it if it's sadness or grief or irritation, or any other feeling that I typically don't really love to feel. I think many humans don't like to feel all the feels unless they're positive in nature. And I actually suspect that some people don't even really like feeling the positive. Perhaps because of many different reasons. Maybe they just don't know how. Maybe they've never been allowed to, so they feel like they can't, or they're not worthy of it. And for some people, just for me, it was always about jumping into joy and happiness whenever I could. And sometimes it was authentic and real, and I did really truly feel that joy and happiness. And I believe other times I didn't, but I was masking or hiding or shoving down the other feelings, because I didn't really want to feel them. Like, I don't love to feel angry, and I don't love to feel sad. But as a human, in order to experience all of the things, and for me to really see where I'm out of alignment, because our emotions are what are showing us where we are in alignment with our true self, with our divine soul, with source, whatever it is that you want to call it, that we're in true authentic alignment when we are feeling that complete joy, authentic joy and happiness and love. But when we're not, it means we're in discord with our true self. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually a really great thing, because it shows us that we're out of alignment. And it doesn't mean we have to like jump back into alignment, which I think sometimes I tried to do and maybe was successful sometimes. Most of the time I'm thinking not. And it really helps you to discern where you need to look at if you want to. And for me, for a long time, I didn't really want to look at those things. I just wanted to believe with every fiber of my being that um, that I was always happy and that I was always optimistic and always positive. I wanted everyone to think I was this optimistic, positive human. Again, I think a lot of the time I really felt that in some capacity, but there was a lot of the times where it didn't really feel in alignment and it felt like it was forced or it was fake or I had a mask on or I was playing out the game. So I'm offering this to you just for you to like notice if you jump out of your emotions quick. If you like notice them and either feel bad about feeling them or feel shame or feel guilt or feel not worthy of feeling them. And worthiness, I think, often comes from the feeling of the positive, more positive emotions. And I think for all of us who are learning this human life and how to follow this path in this earth plane, I think for many of us, we can struggle with the negative emotion and we can also struggle with the positive emotion. And it's really about feeling into that and noticing where you're at with that and really loving yourself anyways, loving the anger and loving the joy and loving the sadness and loving the pain and loving all of the things. And then perhaps you make your way back into a true authentic place of love eventually. And that's where I'm feeling that my energy is going. I know that often this whole life is a bit of a work in progress. And I used to think there was like an end goal that I was going to reach. I now realize that this journey is so magnificent that it's not about the end goal. It's about like the like being in it, being in the thick of it, being in the joy of it, being in the sadness of it, being in all of it, and truly finding the magic. I have this card that I pulled and it's called, I think it says, think in magic. And I see it every day. And I think, right, there's magic every single day, good or bad or happy or sad or ugly or beautiful or whatever you want to call it. It's all magical. And I inspire you today maybe to find that magic, to feel that magic, to be the magic. Thanks, everyone. Namaste.